A raise hits your paycheck. For a moment, it feels like something finally changed. Maybe it's $500 more a month after taxes. You imagine breathing room, a bigger savings balance, fewer money worries. 6 months later, your salary is higher, but somehow your checking account looks almost exactly the same. The question isn't just where the money went. It's how a higher income can disappear without ever feeling like a spending spree. Part of the answer is obvious. The same life costs more. Rent renews at a higher rate. Groceries that once filled the cart for $120 now require more cash. Insurance, utilities, repairs, and everyday services keep competing for the paycheck. A raise can increase income while rising costs quietly reduce what that income can actually buy. Your number went up. Your purchasing power may not have risen nearly as much. But that still doesn't explain everything. Because something else often changes after a raise. What feels normal. The old apartment starts feeling temporary. The aging car becomes harder to tolerate. Delivery becomes easier to justify. A few subscriptions barely register. None of these decisions looks financially dangerous by itself. Together, they reveal the hidden problem. The middle-class squeeze isn't only about how much money comes in. It's about how quickly life reorganizes itself to absorb it. That reorganization is lifestyle creep, and it rarely arrives as one dramatic purchase. Imagine a household bringing home an extra $800 each month. A newer car adds $250 to monthly costs. Better housing absorbs another $200. More dining, subscriptions, shopping, and convenience spending take $250. The household still earns $800 more, but only $100 of new breathing room survives. And this is where psychology meets the financial system. People adapt quickly. Yesterday's upgrade becomes today's baseline, while social comparison keeps moving the target. At the same time, modern spending makes upgrades remarkably easy to separate from their full cost. A car becomes a monthly payment. A phone becomes installments. A purchase can become 4 smaller payments. Streaming, cloud storage, memberships, and apps renew quietly in the background. The strongest illusion is that income determines financial security. It doesn't, not by itself. The gap between income and recurring obligations does. That gap is where savings, emergencies, investing, and flexibility live. When every raise is converted into another fixed monthly commitment, income rises while financial freedom barely moves. Then a $1,500 repair doesn't meet a wealthy-looking lifestyle. It meets a checking account with little spare cash. Credit fills the gap, interest creates another obligation, and next month begins with part of the paycheck already claimed. The salary increased, so did the machinery consuming it. Over time, that machinery creates a strange version of middle-class success: better income, better possessions, and more financial pressure. The danger isn't buying nicer things. It's allowing every improvement in earnings to permanently raise the cost of being yourself. Once expenses become recurring commitments, cutting them is harder than adding them. A dinner can be skipped. A car payment, rent increase, or debt balance follows you into next month. That also creates an opportunity cost most people never see. Suppose $300 from each monthly raise remains unspent instead of becoming another payment. That money can build an emergency fund, reduce expensive debt, or be invested for long-term goals. The important shift isn't deprivation. It's keeping part of every income increase from becoming lifestyle infrastructure. One practical way to do that is to decide where a raise goes before your lifestyle notices it. Increase savings or debt payments automatically, then consciously choose what portion is available for upgrades. That preserves something more valuable than the appearance of progress: margin. Margin means a repair can be paid without a credit card. A job change becomes less terrifying. An unexpected bill becomes an inconvenience instead of a crisis. So when the next raise arrives, the real question isn't, what can I afford now? It's, how much of this increase can I keep? Because earning more changes your paycheck. Keeping the gap between what you earn and what your life requires, that's what changes your financial future.